Free French. Free French. Hey.
Free the French.
Oops.
Oh, wow. 38-7. I mean, I guess they're playing against Drew Lock, so that is about right. Now, I don't know if the Seahawks going to give up that much. You got to give up that many points, but should be interesting. What up, though, fellas? Cab, what's good? French, what's good?
Fellas? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 133 of the Splashcast Monday Night Raw, the pregame. We are here to get started, man. How you feeling, brother? Did you wash the stench of defeat off of you from this weekend?
Man, it ain't enough showers in the world. Ain't enough showers. Yeah, and for y'all who don't know, we lost to the Carolina Panthers yesterday. But we're thrilled about that because that puts us back in the running for a quarterback. And that brings me joy.
Yeah. Glass half full, man. I definitely
my
said
glass was full yesterday.
I definitely said, if we lose, go ahead and tank and head out for a quarterback in the future in this draft. I didn't know it would be this painful to watch. I didn't know he was going to be this bad. And when we say he would be Desmond Ridder.
Oh, go ahead.
No, that's it.
I was going to say, in hindsight, man, I'm actually pretty thrilled about this. And I had to take some time to kind of come to grips with it. But once you really look at it, this puts us in a situation where we can get a quarterback. So let him continue to play. Let him continue to struggle. And then from there, we'll figure out. He's gonna do one thing for sure. He's gonna get us a top 10 pick. And if that's what Desmond Ridder, if that's his contribution to the Atlanta Falcons long term, is he helped us get to the quarterback that we need? We appreciate that person like that girlfriend to help you get to the wife that you need. We appreciate you. We salute you and appreciate you along the journey. But we on out of here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. No more Desmond Ridder until the football segment. Hopefully. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
I believe in trashing Dez at any point. If I supported him at any point, I can talk bad about you. You know how I feel.
When it comes to the pregame, we talk about we call this our splashes of the week. We talk about things that don't make it into football, basketball, or baseball. Team Mom was
Hello,
good.
Ma'am.
We have golf. We always try to put something funny, something uplifting on there. Just something that's pretty cool, man. So we got a few things we're going to talk about today. I think first we are going to talk about the Woods family values. So Tiger Woods, we are all we are all that age, ladies and gentlemen, where if you remember, we've been watching Tiger Woods since he was 18 years old. Since he was about 13 years old. 13 years old. But he burst onto the scene at 16. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he had his own locker at like 15. But what I'm saying is we've literally watched him grow up. And now we're at that age where he is now playing with his son on the golf course. And his daughter is now caddying for him, which is pretty dope. I can't believe his kid, I knew his kid was going out there. I didn't know his daughter was going to be into it, but I mean, I'm not surprised.
I like all of this, man. It gives him an opportunity to kind of see the more interesting part of Tiger, because for the majority of his career, he's just been a malicious killer of all humans on the golf course. And to see him to have this opportunity to be with his family. We've been watching Charlie golf now for a couple of years now, and you can, we laugh about how basically on point his mannerisms are in comparison to Tiger, but to also see the daughter get out there, this is cool. I support all of this.
It's crazy how much she looks like her grandmother. Tiger Woods' mom. If you look at a younger picture of Tiger Woods' mom, they favor a lot. Yeah, man, he said it was special for all of them. He was excited that she caddied for him. His son, in terms of having the mannerisms of him, also has the really blunt, kind of like dry answers. They said, "Hey man, what could you have done to be better out there? How could you improve?" He said, We really sucked at shooting putts today." Like that's how he answers questions at however old he is. He's like, "Yeah, is what it is." But he's about to be the next monster too. So look out for the second generation. Good.
I really appreciate people who can be candid. Like I sent y'all the video about the dude who made the thing with the corned beef hash. He was like, "Oh, this is god awful." I like people who just cut it and dry. Hey, we ain't really do it today. We weren't ourselves. We ain't have it today. It didn't look good. I appreciate that versus people who give us a bunch of coach speak. Desmond Ritter.
I knew you were gonna say that, but that's pretty dope, man. What else we got today? I think we got I'm setting up my setup out here. Y'all know what it is with the pregame. Look, man. Y'all always talk about these in football, the HBCUs not taking money games and getting blasted. We'll never talk about the other side of that. So hey, North Dakota State played Oak Hill Christian something. I'm assuming college. The Wolfpack. But it just says Oak Hill Christian. They beat them 108-14. 108-14. Go ahead.
They say this might be a Bishop Sycamore type of deal here. Please
Gotta
look
be.
at these. First of all, number one, is this me? Hey, me and the squad could have got out here and done better than this, yo. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's no way that you telling me this is a legitimate basketball team that somebody actually tried out. Look at number one, bruh. Look at his form, bruh. I can hit the rim. Hey man, I got 4 years of eligibility.
Oh my word! Yo, he is 0 for the rim. Have you seen this? He has not hit the rim yet. He is 0 for the rim.
Yes, and getting a lot of minutes. He getting a lot of burn. Nothing. This is terrible. It's a lot. It's some middle schools that could have played better than this.
I didn't see this video, y'all. I'm watching it. I am watching all of this stuff in the pregame in real time because I only was able to see. Yeah, I did not know it was. Look how awful they are. This looks like the Harlem Globetrotters versus the YMCA. Like this is so awful. Look at this. They ain't got no coach. First off, and then let's look at here. Wait. Look at the video right here. When they go by, they have no bench. There is nobody else on the bench.
You think I would play on the bench on this team with this side?
They got 5 players.
I wish I might. I wish, Lord, I might be on the bench. And you start eating these 5 people above me. I haven't dribbled a basketball in probably 3 years. I'm going to tell you right now, I can beat everybody on this floor. Well, on that team. Also, little other tidbit of information. They tearing this school up. They're tearing this school. Is a private, like Christian college, 94 students in the whole school. That might be this, and you gotta think this is the best 5 they got.
How did they even get a basketball team? And why would you play this team, North Dakota State? Like,
that's the better question here.
Why would you play this team that has 94 people in the school?
Correct. Yeah, and so they ripped him a new one because they're not inclusive to LGBT people at all, as strictly against the rules. So they were like, oh, they should have beat him worse.
Hey man,
get out of there.
Hey man, you said they should have beat him worse. They only got 5 players. They scored 14 points. I want to know who scored the 14 points. I want to know who had high score on that team of 5. I bet you one person scored 10 points. That's awful.
Absolutely.
Moving on, man. Moving on. So in UFC, Spider-Man Freddy, apparently, like, to get a black belt in anything, I know it takes a lot, but you have to almost have like a flawless record. Now he has 304 wins and 4 losses. But they still don't like black belt Freddy because he does things to disgrace the integrity of the title.
He blacking and belting. That's the reason.
So he takes his black belt, and for some reason he goes there and he does this in the weigh-in and then puts the black belt on. I don't understand why you do that.
You can't do that to me, dog. You cannot loop this around my neck and concuss me. That man look accosted. How dare you unhand me? You look like a Naruto character, bro. You got me messed up, bro. Wrong idea, wrong guy. Now you really gotta whoop him. You gotta whoop him good too.
I definitely tried to find the video, but apparently the Asian guy knocked him out.
Rightfully so.
Laid him out.
Him some move out, bro. No, you gotta get the hell away from me.
He won the fight, and it was in the second round, and they said it wasn't even close. So it is what it is, man.
Him.
You better stop playing with people, dog. You better stop playing with people.
Or don't keep it up.
Now, this ain't fair because I don't know if this person has a disability or not.
Ain't that man a military serviceman? Ain't that
but y'all,
you can't.
I have always said at these halftime contests, these 3-point contests, when they pick the fans, that all of this is secretly rigged because they pick the most non-athletic people to participate in these events every single time. Just know if you ever get picked to do one of these events, then they don't view you as an athlete. They view you as a comedic sketch.
Yes. Or if you are athlete, then they will disqualify you after you make whatever you need, whatever needs to be made.
Yeah, they'll make you part of the act or something. Like this time, so my man, all he has to do is hit a layup and a free throw and a 3. I'm not going to say all, but he has 2 minutes to hit a layup, a free throw, and a 3. I want y'all, for those that are watching, now if you're listening, we're going to put this up on the Instagrams and you can follow it. Watch my man out there trying to score. Look how he dribbling, dog. When you see somebody dribbling and looking at the ball in front of them with the other hand down by their side.
Make me want to push you over, first of all. Let me tell you that much. That's the first thing I want to do. I want to push you slam over, dog. Just like, hey, fall down.
Dog, we had to do it on this rec ball when I was little. Like this.
I can't play. No, you cannot be on the team with me, dog. I'm sorry. No good answers for you.
I played on Sandy Springs United Methodist Church, rec ball. And
be a fan.
I was in Sandy Springs, Georgia in the 90s. Take with that what you will. There was only one other person that looked like me in the crowd, and that was the referee. And it was me and this other dude named Jeremy were the only 2 good kids on the team. Only 2. We would score like 30 points or 40 points, and he and I would have like 15 to 18 apiece. It was this one dude named Antonio on this team that was so awful, that dribbled like this, and they forced us to pass him the ball and include him in every game. And we played against Ben Hill rec ball, and Ben Hill beat us 100 to 40 because every time they just double teamed us and they gave him the ball every time and let him shoot. He was like 0 for 50. Just like this. Look at this. He missed the
I ain't passing him the ball no more.
He missed the whole goal on the first layup attempt.
He's finna miss this team. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care.
Look where the ball goes. Look at the ball.
Look at the backboard and look at the ball.
On the layup.
My issue with this is, big dog, you cannot fight. Nothing about this says you can fight for my country.
Oh, he operate the drones. I bet you he good as hell at Call of Duty. I know he can take people out.
That hand-eye coordination ain't there, dog. It ain't there. It is absent. Absent.
He hitting figures. He on the chalkboard. He just working out the mathematic equations.
Yeah.
He does look like an extra on Big Bang Theory. Like that is awful.
They're just shooting, boy.
It's the truth. Boom. But look, just know if they ever pick y'all to do any of these, they don't think that you're gonna win. They never pick anybody that they think is gonna win. Just let you know.
For sure, and that is embarrassing.
So, news and basketball, man. Before we move on, I don't even know what this is. I guess this is basketball. It's really basketball and base. Well, Capitals is hockey
Yeah,
and
against the over.
Wizards.
Okay, so what Reggie's talking about here is the Wizards and the Capitals are moving from downtown DC and they're moving to Arlington, I believe, Northern
Northern
Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, this is very interesting because this is another team very similar to, I think, most notably, probably the last ones I can think of, minus like the Oakland A's fiasco, is Golden State, where you move out of what is more considered the heart of the city, where you have more black and brown people, to a more expensive, less diverse area, which is also a much more difficult area to get to for people who have been supporters of this team. And if DC culturally is a mecca of culture. And for them to move out of the city and move into Northern Virginia seems relatively unfortunate. If I remember correctly, I think the Commanders aren't in DC anymore. So that will basically move everything out minus the Capital. I mean, not the Capitals, the Expos. We ain't talking
So
about that.
you're
Especially
very
with the
nice for
Kings
not
now.
calling out the Braves. I know the Braves are our team, but the Braves did this
You're right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair
smooth.
enough. Fair enough. You're
They
exactly
were
right.
they
Ding,
were in
ding, ding, ding,
South
ding.
Atlanta, across from Atlanta Metro, and all of those communities down there. University Avenue was down there, and they were slowly improving that area. And the Braves ran to Cobb County, same thing, and said our demographic is up there. It's literally the press release that they said. So
Yeah.
this is kind of par for the course with the cost of living skyrocketing in inner cities, especially in Atlanta. New York is already ridiculous. A lot of these people are moving out to the suburbs. So this is where they're going. They said, why not move the teams to Baltimore? Because Baltimore and DC is not like Oakland and San Francisco.
Yeah.
You can't be the Golden State Warriors. You could be the Golden State Warriors of Oakland and San Francisco, but you cannot be the
I'm
DC
trying to
nothing
think.
in Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of another city like that. There's another one that's right here on the top of my brain. It's like, bro, we just two different cities.
What are you talking about?
City like places where like Baltimore and DC are.
Oh yeah, they're not.
That's Hatfields and McCoys. You're speaking of exact like polar opposites to a certain degree. Like that's
Houston and Dallas. But I mean, I guess you talking about proximity wise.
I'm talking about just the logistic. Nah, that's not my
Northern and
Like we
southern
different.
Louisiana.
Yeah. Don't come over here doing that with me.
Northern and
Yeah,
southern. Well,
like
nah, Louisiana's
yeah,
still the same.
they don't really.
Really,
What I'm
Dallas and
saying
Houston is like that though.
but they're super far apart. Like I'm trying to think of two cities that are super close, but at the same time don't really bang with each other like that. But yes, that's what I'm getting to. Overall, is they're not that type of cool.
Yeah, man. So that's crazy. That's crazy. But you know, people follow the money, and if you've been following any type of college sports, you know NIL is basically king right now. So, with that being said, we talked about the University of Utah about 2 months ago, gave the whole football team trucks. So now they have now offered a truck or SUV to each of its basketball, gymnastics, and football athletes. A 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee or 1500 Dodge Ram Bighorn truck to each person on the team. Now, I don't think they get to keep it in terms of leave with it. I don't know. But this is crazy. This is crazy.
I mean, just good luck recruiting against that. That's what I will tell you.
Oh, well.
Because
First, whoa. Just because you giving a truck or SUV, Colorado, what's the name sponsored by Mercedes?
they're not driving Benzes. Everybody,
right.
if you are Phantoms. on this, if you're on this team, you get, if you're a scholarship player, you get a truck or you get a Jeep. That's it. Sign my paperwork. Give me my dorm. Give me my car. haven't heard of other places doing this yet.
Correct.
Yet being the
Yeah.
operational word.
Not on top of the table. You know,
yeah,
Ohio State.
this is understood across the board. If you hear, you get one of these. So yeah, if I'm deciding between one of these other schools, especially if I'm not Caleb Williams, if I'm regular Degler, hey, where we going?
It's called the Utah Crimson Collective. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what we ain't gonna be. I don't know if we have like they still Utah is one of those schools. It's only two.
French.
How many? It was Utah State, and BYU. It's only 3 schools in the whole state for real that actually are like Division I schools. So that alumni base is huge just because it's the only thing in the proximity. Like, I know they have that Utah Crimson Collective has to have a exorbitant amount of money, just ridiculous amount of money. They just dropping cars, $25,000 cars like it's nothing. Brand new, $50,000 cars. Inflation, who? But that's crazy, man.
No, they inflating them recruits. That's what they finna do. Hey, get man, right or get left, but you will get somewhere.
NIL is changing. AJ, Dallas said Dallas Fort Worth.
See, now that is different. Like, because Fort Worth just like a little circle now. Yeah. It's Dallas. Everything is Dallas. Now, respect to the people from Fort Worth. I don't want no smoke with y'all. Point number one. But outside of that, bro, it's just, it's different.
Yep. But, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the pregame of episode 133 of the Splashcast. We're going to take about 30 seconds, and we're going to come back with what it is, our HBCU news around the culture, followed by football news around the league and basketball news around the league, as well as we have a live reaction to the Hawks and the Seahawks and the Eagles. I think the Hawks should win this game, but you never know. We will be right back, episode 133. Y'all stay tuned. 50K minimum.
Stick around and see.
50K minimum. You're right. We'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned.